Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. You can see us, finally. I don't think Cthulhu can see me though, but I can see him. So we've set this up, so we can just have a little chat beforehand. So, we've got two teams going at each other to start off this bracket, right, Cthulhu?
Yes.
Do you want to just maybe go over those teams real quick for us?
Sure. So we have on one side we have Zero Gaming, with the current roster being Zapruder, Rock, Hados, Shade, Carnage, and Solaris. The whole roster being pretty strong, and most of them, actually, all of them being have been playing in one or another competitive team, so they are pretty familiar to the competitive environment. On the other hand, we have Game Sense, though, where we have J-Devon, Striking Contact, Bailey, Unix, Noodle, and as far as I know, at least 3 of those players were playing in a pretty serious competitive environment. And I'd say this could be a very close match, because from Zero Gaming, I would probably expect a whole lot of aggression and rushing.
Yep.
From Game Sense, probably more of a just standard ranked strats, just hanging back and just being like playing it safe. That's at least what I would do against Zero Gaming, knowing that Rock and Zapruder, two players that I would actually kind of point out, they used to be quite big on being like just aggressive and rushing and just executing all of the movements very quickly.
Indeed. I haven't seen Zapruder play R6 in a long time. Like a long time. You know, he's an old hat, old face from the old Royal days, and I don't think he played since Royal broke up, so it's a long time ago. So the map we're going to be seeing is Clubhouse. Just need to get everyone ready up, and we'll be heading into this. How do you reckon Clubhouse is going to play out?
I'm actually unsure about either way. This could go both ways. I haven't seen either of. I haven't seen Zero Gaming a whole lot perform on Clubhouse, but I would imagine just pretty much standard plans and pushes through a mostly just meta places. If it's a supply room, there's going to be a push out to the supply room, or if it's a push to the bar, it's going to be through strip club, or that will be it. Nothing too exciting, but I'm expecting sick flicks.
Sick flicks. All right, let's hope. Let's hope also that my PC doesn't crap itself, because this is the first time I've been like trying this beforehand of you know, having a chat with each other.
Right.
Let's turn that off, clean it up a bit, just how it looks.
With the lineup, this is pretty interesting, I'd say, from at least the Game Sense, though, with the Legion and Ella coming around, as well as Smoke, Mute, and Mirror. Like, it seems okay, but it doesn't.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Meta enough. I'll just say that.
So what do we got? We got Legion, Smoke, Mute, Ella, and Mirror. I suppose, you know, we got no Bandit, no Jaeger, which are two very big fragging operators with useful gadgets. But then again, we kind of see Ella take over the role of Jaeger in terms of fragging power, and maybe they're not so much as worried about grenades. And then of course we've got Mute, which is kind of interchangeable for the what's it called? Bandit. That's the word I'm looking for. I really like to play Mute. Like, I really feel like his gun's maybe a bit underrated. Bit of lag there.
5 seconds left.
Yeah. It definitely seems underrated, but it is quite a versatile weapon. Although I've been recently just dumping time into Mute Shotgun, all credit to Aces.
Yeah, it is a beast, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose for me also the attackers have a slightly interesting lineup. Ooh, that's almost an engagement right there. And they haven't even reinforced the tunnel here. Well, they have done one.
Yeah, they have done one, but it does seem that they didn't have enough time on their hands for that.
Yeah, okay, so I suppose that's just the hallmark of them actually being a pug team. And Rock, he's going to engage with Striking here. Striking's going to win out on that one. nice and early on. I'm surprised that they haven't droned him, and interesting to see them deciding to push from without taking control of bar first. Here we go. Zapruder's in bar right now, but if that was 10 seconds earlier, he would have got striking, retreating back to side. Yeah.
They would have been able to get that refrag at the very least, but unfortunately it was just a matter of pretty much bad timing. But losing Jackal isn't that bad, considering the fact that most of the defenders are pretty much close to the objective, so that's not that much of a loss.
Yeah, and Jackal's not really an operator you'd really take on Clubhouse too much either, so I suppose that's an interesting pick.
True. But I'd say it's rather... there goes Rock.
Rage
I'd say it's rather... it's rather maybe just to make sure and to avoid that extra droning, because Jackal's gadget could help out a fair bit with just quick decision making.
Oh, striking! He's got himself a meal right here. He's taking down Carnage. However, SAE gonna peek him and take him on down in reply, but the man advantage is still firmly in the hands of what are they called? Game Sense, though.
Yeah. But now with a 4v3, a Ying, a Habana, and a Thatcher, it's still actually pretty doable. Ying still has all three of those Canelo targets, so...
Yep, and what's interesting for me as well is the fact that they can't open up the kitchen hatch now because all of the ex-Kyroses are gone, Thermite's dead, and Zapruder is going to be taken down by it's just Apsy through the wall here, leaving it up to DOS and SAE. SAE is going to find another, so that's Noodle. DOS is also going to try and push on in. SAE with a third. He's going large. I think it seems to be spectating the wrong person right now.
2v2 now, like just like that.
Oh, SAE, no! No!
Oh, no!
Son! Oh, you almost did it.
But DOS, though, manages to get the refrag, and now a 1v1 between DOS and JD. Two players that used to
no
be,
way.
Oh, most files, please. Somebody.
He saw the top of his head, but that was a 2v5. SAE goes and just walks into sight, makes it his own, and you know they would have. He was responsible for that round one right there.
Yeah. the last moment on mute, that was unfortunate for SAE. Yeah. But at the same time,
he just needed to line up that one tap. It seems like he just had the one bullet left. Is that SAE? Is that Shade? I think it's Shade, isn't it?
I think it's Shade, yeah. I do believe that could be Shade himself.
All right.
Yeah.
So, looks like Ground Zero, is that what they're called? Yeah, Zero Gaming, sorry.
Zero Gaming.
Zero Gaming pull a miracle out there thanks to SAE going ham.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
that was
by attackers.
Pretty impressive how it all played out, but at the same time, like that should not have happened defense-wise.
Yeah. See, there's some discussion in the chat. So, I think Ground Zero maybe... Sorry, I'm saying Ground Zero. Zero Gaming are a team that I think that's planning on forming together to be a more regular lineup. However, the Game Sense, though, is more of just a casual pug lineup.
Yeah, the pug team.
Yeah. So, like, you know, they play a lot of rank together, but
10 seconds
many sweaty strats. I suppose I'd like to call them sweaty strats.
5 seconds to go.
So interesting comparison between the two lineups. We've got a Jaeger instead of
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
on defense.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
I would expect from Zero Gaming to be more aggressive on their plays and like have at least
attackers recovered the diffuser.
Jaeger.
Getting a bit quiet for me, sorry, because I don't know how it sounds.
My bad. Alright, surprisingly, the tunnel was not reinforced at all by Zero Gaming, even though it is the downstairs plan.
Looks like Noodle's taking a bit of damage somewhere.
Could be that. I think there was one of the somebody was spawn peeking, something like that. Nonetheless, very.
Well, they seem convinced someone's in garage, and I suppose also what's surprising to me is JD's gone for a suppressor on his rifle here.
Yeah, suppressor on the rifle. That's probably for the memes, maybe. Apsy, meanwhile, gets the kill on the Bruder, and that's the yellow gun.
Gonna be trying to hold tunnel. Looks like striking, and it's Apsy. Gonna be pushing up in dirt. Blackbeard probably best to go first. I agree with that one.
Yeah, good decision on Striking's part. But ooh, SAE could be going for something big. If he decides to push up, he could catch. I believe that could be.
I think it's Striking. Well, no, it's Cutie. And SAE is going to win out on that one. I was going to say he's getting a bit curious up the hatch, and he's evened up the man count now, as DOS is going to turn it into the Zero Gaming's favour.
Yep, and a 3v4 situation. Ooh, Noodle, you nasty person.
Stay nice. But DOS has gotten its apsy, as JD is going to take down Carnage 2-on-2, just like that. This has been a back and forth round so far.
Yeah, and it's back and forth. Indeed it is. And Noodle seems to be looking for some more kills, but it will be taken down by DOS. All up to JD, as he will be taken down and shut down by DOS as well.
Is that a 4K for DOS?
I think it was, actually. All of it to be taken by SAE and stealing the ace as well.
Yeah. Well, DOS and SAE the only ones with kills so far for Zero Gaming. Oh no.
Yeah, that does not look good. Although I do enjoy sometimes a pretty donut myself.
Oh yeah. I love donuts, eh?
Especially the ones with chocolate topping, but nonetheless, same lineup for that game. The game sense though.
Yep. Yeah, but it's interesting to see that Zero Gaming are just going the Glaz. They didn't bring that last time. Rock was on the one we were criticising, Jackal.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Rock is just being that wild card, the experimental one. Deciding, well, Jackal didn't work. What's another off meta operator? Yeah, that's the one. But I mean, Glaz is still viable. I've seen a whole lot of times when people like made some really nice plays with Glaz, even like post nerf.
Yeah. Well, I like to think Glaz has always been viable. Like, like when he's given that ability to see through the smoke, he is more than viable. What's
Attackers have
Cutie
recovered their
trying to
diffuser.
do? Is he trying to fake like he's going down? Maybe stay hidden from some drones.
Maybe that, or trying to bait out the drone. Yeah, let's. Oh, come on, mate. Nonetheless, a pick of IQ as well is pretty interesting.
Detected.
At the same time, semi-confusing. For game sense though, I'll guess they will be hunkering down. I just destroyed one of the drones, but yeah, sure.
Maybe had that glitch where you have to watch a drone get destroyed to make the sound come back to normal.
Oh yeah, it could be that. Maybe that. But then that is even more unfortunate. Ooh, there's the Glaz plays.
Yep, and that's where his strength lies. Rock is going to take down Noodle before JD is going to finish off SAE with a little C4 cheeky play through the floor. That's the Thatcher gone. It could be impactful, especially if they won't be able to get into a church or anything now.
Yeah, that would be quite a play for them. Striking actually could be getting an even bigger play this time if he times the flank just right.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how that we're not seeing much prejudice in them taking control of this ground floor. They're just leaving it, really, which is strange.
Yeah. Could be running into Hibana fairly soon.
Oh, yeah, striking.
Oh, no, striking.
Oh, no, striking.
What a striking. Potatoes. With the whole mag.
The game sense, though, on that one.
The game sense, though, indeed.
To know he was going to run around. They must have the camera up still in the garage. But, game sense doesn't mean anything when you can't hit those shots.
That is true. Cutie might get pushed sometime soon as well with Carnage droning successfully up ahead. Not that much of a push is happening.
Yeah, this B bomb site is going to get cleared out any second now.
Yeah, with Rock peaking pretty soon, I'm expecting some big plays from there as well.
Yeah, JD has to hit a few miracle shots, or not get hit by miracle nades. But I think he might be the next one to get pressured on. Oops. Switch to the wrong person.
Have a look at what's our dear IQ. This is a Buddha. This is a Buddha still continuing to push the central stairs.
Yeah, there we go. Just like that, it's all up to Apsy right here. He's hidden at the back of the bomb site here. He's run out of ammo, and DOS is also going to get another one. DOS is on 9 kills after 3 rounds.
DOS is actually nasty. Oh, and even getting that shot. Okay, DOS. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, I see what you're doing, mate. You need to stop it now. So that was a 3K for him, and Rock got 2 that round.
Okay, so Rock is now back into the game. Now we all need to pray for Zapruder and Carnage too.
Yeah. We also need to pray for Cutie on the side of Game Sense, though, because he's sitting top of the leaderboard with 3 assists.
How is he on 0 kills and on top of the leaderboard?
It's because he plays Twitch. He just goes around and twitches his opponents and gets assists for it.
Nice.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
We are seeing the reloading, which I'm actually quite excited.
We're seeing Fuse, yes we are. Of course your Russian pride would be happy with that one. So we're probably going to see some Fuse charges coming down from above.
Unfortunately, it's not hostage.
Unfortunately or fortunately, however you want to look at it. I like to say that's fortunate.
Well, that depends on which team you root.
It's only unfortunate for the Russians.
10 seconds to insertion.
Okay, that was just bad.
5 seconds to go.
And we'll win them. What is interesting is that
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Zero
Attackers
gaming
are
are
moving to
emphasized.
Oh, run out.
Strip club.
Ooh, Rock, you got memed on right there. That's one of my favourite runouts to do, but Noodle reacted just fast enough to just stop that. Whew.
I think what give away is the
Or lag.
The pre-fire that or lag. Yeah, the pre-fire from Rock as well was Brain gave out. The pre-fire gave him away, and that's actually got a really nice long angle from the.
Defender is approaching a kill zone.
Brood is still on that Bandit Ironsides game.
Yeah, well, that's what happened on for me is ooh. DOS trying to TK his teammate. When it took the ACOG off, I didn't realise that it didn't have a sight on it, so I ended up with an iron sight for a bit. But obviously that's not too bad considering Bandit iron sights are the best iron sights. But let's take a look at where this push is lining up from. Looks like they're going to be going for a garage push, as the Fuse is starting to do some work from above. Don't think it's actually done too much damage yet.
Yeah, I think most of the charges were caught by the Jaeger device.
Ooh. Zapruder's finally on the board. That's Cutie going down. And Cutie's still on his donut.
Yeah, but Cutie is still he at least he's not like at the bottom of the leaderboard. So
he's still a cutie, that's for sure. Alright, so JD with this LMG, looking like he's going to be peeking on into the B bomb site. He doesn't know, there's someone still in there. Is Apsy's also going to get... He just still doesn't know. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh, but the smoke is going to be quickly taken down, and just like that, Zops is a Zapruder in this 1-on-3, counting the downed person makes it a 2-on-3. But Zap's going to have to go nutty if he wants to survive in this game round right here. Oh, he's... I don't know what he's doing.
That will be the way to go. No, he's trying to reach over the wall.
Oh, they're lining up for him. That's the diffuser. He hasn't seen him.
Oh no, he hasn't seen him. That would have been such a...
Oh, that would have turned it into the 1v1 super fast. However, Striking's going to get the kill in the end, and we are going to see Game Sense, though, take their first round, finally.
Oh, that was quite unfortunate. Because if he would have been able to get that double kill, that round could have easily went into 0 gaming at hand. But yeah, nonetheless, round 5 with so far 0 gaming on the lead. In the lead.
Well, Zap got himself 3 that round. He really should have gotten the one planting, and then if he managed to win that last 1v1, that would have been an ace. However, not to be. You know, this is all just wishful thinking. as Doss isn't able to stretch out in front, and he says, "Remind me to never go 1 speeds." He needs to be a 3 speed, apparently.
We need to remind them not to go with Fuse silenced LNG with a big dog.
That's the only way to play Fuse.
That's like a whole new level of perversion as well.
Also, someone remind me to check his MOS files, because that 9 and 0, or 9 and 1 now, is insane.
Time to redecorate.
Alright, so third time's the charm for GameSense though. They've decided downstairs is what they're going to do again. Maybe.
10
It
seconds
seems
left
that
before insertion.
maybe they're just cycling the strats from all their teams. Like, oh yeah,
5
let's try
seconds
doing
left
this.
before
I mean,
insertion.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Line of fire.
Attackers
I
recover
think-
the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse
I don't
it.
know. I think that Zero Gaming. I keep having to double checking that's the name. I've got Ground Zero written at the top as well of the thing.
Oh, God.
Well, let me just fix that real quick before I get in trouble.
Either way, while Monkey
no,
is
man.
fixing that, we are seeing a push into the escape tunnel.
I think
as
we're
far
seeing
as
a
I'm
crash. That's what I think we're seeing.
Oh, we're seeing the crash. Oh no.
Well, we're seeing the crash.
Ah boy.
That's what happens when I alt tab mid game.
Oops.
Well, we'll be back soon, guys.
Everything changes.
Life.
Alright guys, my sincerest apologies, and we are back. So of course I'm Monkey Fist, and I'm joined by Mr. Russian Cthulhu. If you're still there, let's hope you are.
He is.
Yes.
Still here.
He is still here. So, score is 3-3. To ensure that I don't crash again, I'm just not going to alt-tab to update that. So you guys will just have to deal. Alright, and we're going into it right now. So from what I understand is... the score is 3-3, and someone was locked out of basement.
Right.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's not a good sign for a rehost.
No. Alright, we'll be right back, guys.
Coffee break.
Yep, another coffee break, guys. Won't be long. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We've decided to abandon that other game. The the silver gameplay was getting us down. No, just kidding, just kidding. But we've decided to move on to Mindfreak versus Downfall. Now, I'm Monkey Fist, I'm joined by Mr. Russian Cthulhu. There we go. Alright, so, now, we just saw Mindfreak actually struggle a little bit. 5-3 against RPM Trials the Second.
Yeah, maybe there was some meaning.
Yeah, not classic Mindfreak. Mindfreak have been very dominant. Like, they can get 5-0s, 5-1s against teams like Atletico. So, for me, that was a big shock, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, not really what I expected. While I'm just making some changes to the settings and everything, do you want to just go through these lineups?
Alrighty. We have, for Mindfreak, we have Magnet, Aces, Rizraz, Kings, and Aloste. And for Downfall, we have Clarence, Dino, Midnights, Casper, Luca, and Matt Storm.
Oh, so Matt Storm's actually playing today. Normally, he's their coach, so he's subbing in. Interesting.
It does say on their CG page that he is currently online, so I would presume that he would be one of the players for today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I thought he'd join the lobby because I wasn't really paying attention. I was just updating the names, and it looks like everyone wants to go on defense.
That's a debate and a half. While the teams will be discussing who will get to go first after a game of tic-tac-toe, I'd like to just point out that for Downfall, this will be quite a challenge. Trying to topple Mindfreak.
I suppose this is kind of what we might see a bit more with some Cybergamer stuff. I don't know how much attention people have been paying, but CG have actually announced that they're going to be given $1,000 a season to the Rainbow Six ladder. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a few more serious teams involved. So, like, for example, Mindfreak.
Or Corvidae.
Yeah, or Corvidae. Like, you know, those teams that left the ladder when Pro League was announced and everyone was playing Pro League. And, you know, I suppose you can say that the CG ladder has really just been dominated by those under 18 teams that really can't play in Pro League. But now that, you know, there's a bit of prize money there.
That is true as well. And I'm guessing we will just in general be seeing a whole lot more interest coming into CG with that announcement.
Oh, for me, you're frozen. In OBS, yeah, you're frozen. I thought that was rather hilarious.
Whoops.
Is it working now? Okay. Now it's working. It's working. No, it was just me. It's because I minimized Discord, so I have to leave Discord open for you to be moving. That should be fun.
Right. Otherwise, yeah, this will be a very interesting matchup, especially on Chalet, as throughout the Invitational qualifiers and the Pro League as well, we did see Mindfreak playing fairly confidently on this map, utilizing the Barn Gaming even plans and defending them fairly successfully.
Yeah.
But
I suppose for Downfall, I keep wanting to call him Darkfire. I don't know. It sounds better. You should change your name to that. For Downfall, you said this is going to be a challenge. It's going to be a team that they haven't really, I suppose, played too much. They might have played them a bit in ranked, but not really too sure on that front, I suppose. But you did mention that the map will be Chalet, so
yeah, map will be Chalet, yes, and it is quite nice for roamers as well. So I would expect a whole lot of aggression from Mindfreak roamers wise. I would expect at least a Bandit Ella combo. At the very most, there will be an addition of Jaeger to it. From Downfall, unfortunately, I haven't seen a whole lot of their plays, so I wouldn't bet a whole lot, but I would love to see some just good plays from them.
Yeah, well, I know, for example, Clarence is going to go absolutely nuts. He always does. I call it the Clary carry. And Dino, of course, a very, very strong fragger for the Downfall side. Like, I suppose I always like to see them as a strong side just because of their fragging potential. They're all excellent fraggers.
So you would say they're rather more on fragging better side rather than strat-wise, let's say.
That's how I'd think they'd play.
Hmm.
For me at least.
Right.
Alright, so we have everyone in the lobby. We're about to get on into this. I'm going to minimize Discord just so I can see the Twitch chat as well, just in case something happens. Wait, no, they're not ready. For me, you're frozen now, so just leave that for a little bit.
Right.
For me, I'm moving.
For me,
Hello? Hey?
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
you're there.
hello?
We're about to head on into it, and then Magnet said wait, so
Oof.
waiting. Just a
Right.
quick toilet run. He just knows you guys are all watching and wants to keep you just waiting. I shouldn't have minimized Discord so quickly.
Cthulhu is broken.
Yeah, that's because you were frozen. There we go. That's what I'll do. I'll maximize Discord and just chuck it right to the left. So yeah.
Magnet just probably decided to go for a spot.
Typical Magnet. Typical Magnet.
Typical Magnet.
He's just gonna make us wait just for a bit, just for the meme.
But yeah, what are you expecting lineup-wise from Mind Freak? What do you say?
I don't know. Whenever you ask that about Mind Freak, they can do anything. Alright, for example, we're probably gonna see a Capitao LMG. Alright? So that's just the type of Mind Freak plays we've come to expect.
That does sound quite refreshing.
Refreshing indeed. I look good with a beard, says Two Dads. Oh, thank you. Going for the more dad look now that I've got that responsibility.
Hey.
Well,
Right.
this is awkward.
Well,
No, not really.
Still proceeding to do his backflips.
Yeah, you just got to warm up properly, get ready to go. You know what I realised? I haven't tweeted out at all that we're casting tonight.
Yeah, I believe actually DevMata and R6NZ have already done that for us. Thank you very much, staff.
Yeah, I should probably get in on the retweet game.
Gang.
I was actually about to say something pertaining to the game, but now I've forgotten. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Okay. Maybe we could talk a bit about Mind Freak actually. Oh, no. We just had someone drop about Mind Freak actually entering the CG tournament. So for they have qualified to go to the invitational qualifiers in Sydney in a month or so. No, sorry, 2 weeks now. It's getting close.
Yeah, 2 weeks actually. Yeah, and they had a pretty good performance happening throughout the invitational qualifiers, and it had a bit of a shaky positioning, call it, at the end with all the drama and all of the. Yeah, let's just keep it at drama. I'm not gonna go into
I suppose for me, like, they've decided, you know, instead of scrimming tonight, we're going to enter the tournament. We're going to use that as practice to try and get ready for, you know, actually doing vetoes and stuff to get the maps that we're going to be playing. That's my guess.
For the videos, yeah. But
anyway, you can see the screen, right?
That's -4.
Ugh.
I have a potato. Monkey, save me.
Knowing me, the game's about to crash now that I've alt-tabbed to change things. No. Just wait this round, and then we'll try and sort something out, hey?
Yeah.
I might have to restart Discord. That might be what has to happen.
Alright, I will entrust your tantalizing voice.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, well, let's focus on this for now. Let's take a look at these operator lineups. We have got pretty standard. Okay, Ace is on the Jackal. It's a bit strange for Chalet for me. Lusty Hibana, pretty smart. King's on Ash. What's new? Rizraz gone for the Zofia. Yeah.
I'm quite curious about how the Jackal plays will work out, because he actually would be more viable on Chalet rather than picking on Clubhouse that we've seen from Zero.
You know what's also interesting about this though? Aces has gone for the pistol.
10 seconds
Now,
left.
normally when you get a Jackal, it's to act as a sledge or as the buck to open up the floor, right? Because you can use this secondary shotgun. But he doesn't have that available to him, and they've
Attackers
got
have
no
recovered their
sledge or
diffuser.
no
Attackers are
buck
moving to defuse
to
the
do
bomb.
the same thing. So, let's see how this one plays out, hey? Looks like there's also going to be a pretty heavy presence downstairs. Of course, Timid's going to be opening up this wall as you do.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
You know, I hope everything's
Attackers
running
recovered
fine,
the diffuser.
even without
Attackers
Cthulhu.
have dropped the
Just
bomb
worried that my
diffuser.
OBS has crashed or something like that.
Attackers recovered the bomb
Ooh,
diffuser.
looks like Matt Storm might be gathering a bit of information with his pulse down below. That was exactly where Aces was. So he might be waiting for someone to come on in, and he's going to chuck a C4 up through the floor. Oh, Ace is trying to go for those long-range scans. He knows that someone is downstairs. In fact, maybe even two people, as more and more is coming up. I don't know. I think my Discord's frozen. Got a message from Cthulhu on my phone about it. Okay. Let's just focus on this for now. I'll do this round and then I'll try and sort that. So Ace is going to be pressuring the downstairs as well. They've found out where the Ella is, and Clarence has gone pretty low for it as well. Looks like he may be able to back away into the corner though and remain hidden. Ooh, and Kings is going to find the head of Dino. Dino almost got the refrag, but Luke is there to trade him back before Ace has taken down Clarence. So, 4 on 3 like that, man advantage is firmly in Mindfreak's hands. Lusty on his drone is going to be pulling out the position, as we're also going to see Kings get down. Where was that from? I have no idea. But Aces is going to trade out Matt Storm at the same time. Looks like the revive is going to come on through, but Luke has dropped down the hatch. He's on the flank. He could get something going on right here, right now. They might have actually heard him. And Aces has definitely heard him. It's going to take him down. It's all up to Timid now in the 1-on-4. 1 minute remaining. So, looks like this is going to be a Mindfreak round for sure. Oh, and they seem to know where he is. They're looking like they're going to try and pincer him together. And down he goes. Aces will be credited with that kill. So, no plant. Mindfreak just going straight for the frags. I'll wait till, wait, how many did Aces get? 4k for Aces. Oh, I've said that before. 4k for Aces. Alright, let me just restart my Discord. Try and get Cthulhu back on in here, eh, boys? Tragic. But it looks like OBS is going fine, so I suppose that's something to be happy about. Anyway, tell me how you guys been and such. Alright, Cthulhu, can you hear me?
Right.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Sick. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes! And we have liftoff, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. So, Mindfreak won that first round. Aces with a 4k on that Jackal. So, that little bit of criticism we're throwing his way, or maybe not a bit warranted at all.
Jackal does have a good set of weapons, though. So.
And it looked like it was Ace's job to be chasing the frags. At least that's what he was doing hardcore. Yeah. Let's take a look at these lineups. So we are seeing the Zofia come out from Clarence this time. So it looks like he's gone for the what's the Polish Grom? The Grom main. He was Ella, now he's Zofia. Matt Storm on the sledge. He's not favouring that buck apparently. And that Twitch drone has been found out there by Lusty. I think he was possibly a bit aware of its potential positioning.
Yeah.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers ejected to defuse a bomb.
Actually, very aggressive as well.
Ooh.
Never mind, that's the peak, and Clarence gets the kill on Kings. One of the Romans and the Peakers is gone, but Rizraz goes for the refrag on 10. And another one. Mag, what are you doing on Dino? Oh, yuck.
Oh no! They're not even letting them near the building.
Nah. Somebody get DJ Khaled on the phone already.
Another one for sure. I'm going to actually turn the game volume down in just a moment. Because I was having trouble hearing you while they were firing, but we'll wait till this round ends. Which, you know, probably pretty soon.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Yeah, probably pretty soon. With Clarence and Matt Storm left.
Oh!
Never mind. That nearly ended badly. So
Oh, Aces.
Defender is approaching a killing
Calm down, mate.
has been discovered.
Aces, what are you doing? Mind
Oh.
throw already.
Oh. Or
Ooh. Oh.
Magnet with another one, and he's going to look away just as Clarence is there for the trade. So 4 on 2 to a 1 on 2. The pulse scanner is also going to be acting nicely on Clarence right here. C4 is going to come on out, not close enough to do enough damage, but it looks like Lusty wants to chase that one, and he's going to win out on that one.
That was
Not a
what
single
was that?
member got in the building.
that was not even just even a casual round. At least on casual, you will have at least one person entering, but that was just no.
Not
was
a
like
single
hitting-
person got inside.
That was the truck hitting a human on like 100 kilometers per hour. That was just nasty.
Oh man, colour me impressed because that was. They had no chance. It was like shooting fish in a barrel, but it was fish outside the building.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that did not look well to them. Ace is actually back on that Jackal game though.
Well, let's take a look at the kills now. Aces didn't get himself another one, so who was it? It was Lusty and Magnet to a piece, and Rizraz. Yep.
Yeah, Rizraz got a refrag at the start of the round. Insert monkey thinks emote.
Yeah. Right. I wonder how tilted this downfall team might be right now. That would be pretty tilting.
Yeah, that will be. Yeah, I'd say yeah. That's definitely a tilting experience with how that round went.
It just reminds me of like old school Corvidae or Maelstrom when they were called back in the day. Watching them play Canal, and that's what they were doing. They were all spawn peeking for every single spawn, and not letting them get even inside the building because that was brutal. But looks like Lusty on the Doke beat with the shotgun, the Boss G.
The BM's already coming out from MF.
Oh, it's not BM, it's just smart tactics. Alright, so Kings is nice and close here to one in the library here. That might be Luca, who's going to peek him and get Kings while he's still on his drone, jumping off.
Should have anticipated that.
Oh, yeah, he shouldn't have exposed himself so much, I suppose, if we want to be super critical. But
yeah, but none. Yeah. Either way, Rizraz already will be rushing over. It actually surprises me that Rizraz is playing on Zafia. Or somebody that usually plays more of a aggressive role. Luca actually picks up another kill on Rizraz. Luca is actually a pretty good player. Because I did see him play several times, and during those several times he was actually performing really well. So I would imagine that maybe he would get some clutches going, but nonetheless, a peek from the office. That's a very interesting angle that they will be 5v3 with a minute 36. Could go both ways if Downfall will start just trying to pull something really aggressive or cheeky.
oh no.
Oh boy, Aces.
They're doing it. They're doing it.
Oh, they're doing it. Oh, the crossfire.
That's what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you go for the hot drop. Lusty's managed to down one with the Boss G, but he's going to be finished off by Luca on the reply. Luca with, I think it was a 4K or 3K actually for that round.
3K, yeah.
Oh. You know, this is probably why Mindfreak went 5-3.
Yeah, I'm seeing a pattern here. I'm seeing a pattern. 5-3 against RPM, and now potentially, well, already given a round to Downfall. It is though quite I would probably call it cruel way to do it, because you give Downfall the hope, and then if Mindfreak will be able to get back to 5 straight after like losing several rounds to them, that would be quite a crushing.
So you think Mindfreak are just gonna meme and try and win until it gets dire, then they're gonna start sweating?
Yeah, I'd say that. There's quite a high chance for that.
Yeah. Well, okay, understandable. I don't disagree with you. Looks like we're gonna be seeing a mute come out this time.
And as well as Vigil. from Mindfreak as well on Rizraz.
No shotgun
least-
for him though.
Yeah, no shotgun this time, so there's that. Rizraz is taking it ever so slightly more seriously rather than Lusty.
10 seconds to go.
But yeah, I mean,
5 seconds to insertion.
I'm slightly confused with the pick of Glass by Dino
Attackers
on
have
this one,
recovered their
but
diffuser.
if it works, it works. I
Locate a
mean,
bomb
ooh,
and
that's
defuse
a nasty peek and a half.
This is one of my favorite ones to do because you can't really check down low from range. You have to get up close, and this is surely a free kill if he. Oh, no way!
Oh, there it is.
Whoop! There it is. Luke has gone down nice and early to Rizraz as he was peeking. Looks like the bandit juggle is going to be coming out as well. Oh, he's a bit drunk right now. He's got it too. Kings, no, you can't do it. You got to run.
Kings. Oh, Kings, never mind. With the help of Rizraz, we'll be getting the kills. What is happening?
You know what that instantly made me think of?
What?
You've seen Watchmen, right?
Yeah.
It's like Rorschach. He's like, you're not opening the door up into me. You guys are. I'm opening the door up to see you. And they just fall. Oh.
Oh no. Well, I mean, so far the downfall lineup are living up to the team's name. I'm sorry. I was longing to get that joke going.
That's I don't know. Mindfreak are just on another level right now, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Downfall do seem like they're doing absolute best too.
But like, no. Let's put it like this, alright? The team that won the CG ladder last season is getting memed on.
Yeah.
Just getting
by
memed
the
on.
team that qualified for the invitation.
Yeah. Oh.
Guys. Anyways, let's have a look at the defense of the wine cellar by default. Downfall.
Yeah. I always thought it was Darkfire. I don't know why, but it does sound better. They should change it.
Darkfire was above Matt Stone's previous team.
Was it? Maybe that's why I thought
that
it was
that was Wildfire. That was Wildfire.
Oh, Wildfire. Yeah, okay. Was he in? Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I think one of them.
Objective is to defuse a bomb.
I pick Arizona is just seeming to be just jack of all trades. Now going with Glass. Before it was Zafia, and on defense that was what was it? Vigil. Magnet already going for the cheeky rush. Let's see if he can actually catch people off guard. Oh, that's a first element.
Not if he hits the Griswold.
Yeah. Luca, oof. Gets the kill on Lusty, but Aces will be trading it out.
Oh, yep. Looks like the old Mindfreak Blue Tunnel Rush attempt's going to be coming out. You can see the Echo Drone. Clarence going to acknowledge that it was a nice flick there. As, oh no. F's in the chat, boys. We're going to see a team kill.
Oh wow. Luca's probably getting a nice hot portion of roast.
Dino just keeping his wrist warm there. Looks like Rizraz.
There's another one.
Rizraz going to be pushing in, using the smoke as cover smartly on Glass. So it's all up to Dino and Matt Storm now. Oh, he's been seen.
Oh, wow.
How are none of those shots hitting? Oh, he's been downed.
I think he's down. Yeah, he's down.
So it's all up to Dino.
With the run and... Oh, no. Riz
no.
Lost all the bullets. Oh, there we go. He's finally down. There's the umpire. Shotgun Magnet's already on the case. That just... yeah. Timida's already calling GG's. Like, he's done already. Poor guy. Too much ranked.
Oh,
that sounds about right.
It seems like Monfrey can play not like ranked though. Maybe that's why that comes out. This isn't what we want to see though, is it? I feel bad.
Can Mindfreak just meme a bit longer? Like, I want to see a close game.
No, it's not. I don't want to see the memeing. I want to see some good competitiveness.
True.
Like,
Mm.
It hurts my feelings.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, we're staying
Yeah.
at a stable 60 frames. That's good. Normally when
that's
I'm
good.
in like top-down view, it doesn't.
Oh, that's an improvement then.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, and like, you know, the game would be like at 130 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But like this OBS would be like 45, 47 dropping. So it looks like it's staying nice and even for now, so I don't know, I seem to have unlocked extra CPU power.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Downloaded a couple of extra cores.
Lusty trying to melee the drone.
Good old Lusty. Nicely done, mate.
So wait, tell me more about this. You can download more cores?
Yeah, you can download more cores at downloadcores.com.
Don't do it, guys.
And then you also start getting like random red boxes on the monitor as well when you play games.
Random red boxes.
Oh no, Lusty meanwhile already goes for the rampage again on Timid. Poor guy does not good time yet. There goes Magnet left. Okay, never mind. That's
Rage quit. No, Rizraz just giving him excuses. He rage quit.
Right,
Rizraz is... Oh!
Oh!
Gonna miss the shot there under Clarence. He's taken him low though. Probably about a third of his HP has gone down.
Yeah. But with Rizraz and Magnet now gone 3v4, Downfall will have a bit of an advantage on this one. I get a feel that Lusty is just like urging, like, come on, let me just do the run out. Let me do the run out. Come on.
Yeah, well, the man advantage is in the hands of Downfall, but it's only a 3-on-4. It's not possible for them to come back from, and Lusty's gotten two of them lined up for him outside. He's only managed to down one. That's Clarence, completely downed right now, and looks like he's going to get pressured on from the Twitch, I think it is. Yep. He's going to send some pre-fire his way, but he's going to go for the reload, and he's gone down. Dino pushing in nicely. Turns into a 4-on-2. So Kings and Aces, and surely Clarence is going to get picked on up.
Yeah, Clarence will be picked up, finally reset back to 50 health. Now leading... I'm thinking, yeah, the Downfall will have this round. Even though that Aces and Kings do play on a higher level, let's say solo play-wise. But I would say, yeah, that this will be
I think this all
round.
depends on how Kings does on this flank, which he's going to have to start moving now. There's another team kill from Luca. He'd be kicked if this was ranked. As Luca's going to get the final kill though. And I think we might be heading to a rehost. Could be wrong, but that's 2 TKs for Luca, so another F in the chat.
Yeah. And another one. Get some of those Fs.
We'll just have to find out if the team's doing a rehost so they can rely on Magnet getting back in on time. Looks like no rehost.
Meanwhile, let's play the Rizraz roulette. Who are we going to see from Rizraz?
The pretend BN is cut out over at Magnet's house, apparently.
Right, okay.
So, reading from chat that Downfall are not actually playing with their main lineup. So, of course, we know we've got Matt Storm in. And then, of course, Timid looks to also be subbing it in. Suppose that could explain why they haven't been performing as they normally do. Yeah.
But at the same time, considering all, like, could have gone worse. It could have gone much worse, and it could have been already a 5-0.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, like, even though the Mind Freak is making the Downfall showing
10 seconds
some
remaining.
pretty solid performance so far. And,
5 seconds to go.
it feels that there's been a bit of a copy-paste happening
Attackers' objective
from
is to locate a bomb and
Downfall
defuse it.
with the operator picks.
Yeah, very similar across the board, isn't it?
Attackers have dropped the
But
bomb.
maybe that could be the solution for the win for them. Nonetheless, King's already making his way over to the library and busting open.
Of course,
going
this
for
time it's
potential
getting
rush.
droned out for him. Instead of having to drone it himself. Oh, and he almost caught off Luca there. Whew.
Whew. Luca just dodged that bullet.
Oh, he dodged a bullet indeed.
waiting for the push from Lusty. I'm pretty interested. There's the firefighter. Oh, look, nicely done. That 50-round mag actually, I believe, saved him. And he manages to escape.
Well, he's 26 left in the clip, so it's not that it saved him. It's just he managed to win out in the end, as Aces will find Matt Storm. So, 4 on 3 now. Losing Lusty early on is going to be a bit tough for them to open up the hatch now.
Yeah, and that would mean either a push from the main, main staircase or from the north staircase. Sorry. Aces meanwhile getting some work done on the ceiling as well, trying to catch some defenders off guard. I don't think there will be much of that movement, as just defenders will be hunkering down. Look, Luca already, I believe, rotated back. There's the tag on Ella.
You can see that Aces has finally taken the shotgun this time on his Jackal, so he can now properly melt this floor. Oh, and Luca's just playing Ring a Ring a Rosie and escaping him, but oh, not for long. Rizraz has found him now. But
there's the there's the push. Timid finally getting the revenge on Rizraz from all those peaks. All up to Kings and Aces, and 2v2 situation. So far, Mind Freak seeming to be able to chip away bit by bit from a downfall. And all up to, I believe, Clarence and Timid. So let's see how that will be played out.
Yeah, well, time's starting to run low.
Yeah.
Same thought,
run low, yeah. And if Mind Freak will just go for the rush, then maybe they'll be able to peek. Like, that's... Or the push through the hallway, not into the kitchen.
Well, they've got a bit of barbed wire to contest with. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Kings use that Ash charge to stop that. And I think that might also be all the smoke charges. Kings is going to see Timid, I think, running on in through the smoke, and Aces is going to find him. So it's left it all up to Clarence now, all alone over in the opposite bomb site. He's going to be pushing up. He hears the plant going down, and he's going to find one. Is he going to find the second? Yes, he is. Clarence is going to clutch out that round. And it's 4-3 now. Downfall definitely showing some fight back after Mind Freak lost for Magnet.
Poor Magnet. But yeah, very well played. And as you mentioned before the match started, the Clarence carry was real.
Clary carry, what's he on right now? 5. So Luca's the one who's doing all the work at the moment, though.
Yeah, Luca, even considering the fact that the two team kills were in effect. Luca,
put him on 9 if they were counted.
Yeah, but actually give him 9. So he's doing even extra work, getting them kills. A bit maybe happy on the trigger, but nonetheless. Valkyrie actually now coming out of Aces. Maybe we'll be able to get some cheeky peeks.
Yeah, well, that kind of tells me they're going to be trying to play aggressive outside again. Maybe not as advisable, seeing as they're down to the 4 players, but still workable.
Yeah, it's still workable, definitely.
Especially if you can hit the shots so consistently like Mind Freak have been doing. Been able to just, you know, that second round, they absolutely denied Downfall even getting close to the building. Like,
yeah, that was something to watch.
10 seconds remaining.
That was something. Nonetheless,
5 seconds left.
So far, yeah, it does seem to be potentially the repeat of the second round. Aces is already placing yet another camera on the outside, I believe, from the kitchen.
Looks like they are going to be a bit more calm.
Yeah, Lusty will have to hang back on those peaks. Ooh, there's this yummy cams. It's actually got a pretty decent spot as well, because he has a murder hole to peek into the double doors into the main west entrance, and he has the windows to peek to the east. Lusty giving the call out on where all the attackers are. Rizraz will be holding the angle at the window. Ooh, Ace is actually just getting ready for that throw out.
Oh.
Has the C4. Ooh.
He's going to take Dino low. I think that's all he could manage there. Dino might be thanking his lucky stars that he's not dead right now.
True. And I would imagine that Luca would now be going for where it's time to flush out the Roma as he's getting consistently. Lusty is getting consistently tagged by those drones, but he will be falling back. Now all of the Mind Freak members on the side. What do you reckon?
No, they're not. King's
No,
here.
actually,
He's on the flank. He's coming all the way down to the garage.
Yeah, King's going for some intricate flanks, and he will be potentially holding that angle from the stairs as well.
Well, we're only just seeing Downfall take control of this top floor now. Clarence is going to find Lusty as the first frag, though. Minute 30 on the clock. How Mindfreak are able to hold out really depends on Kings on his flank. Things will get a bit dicey on site in just a moment. I can really feel it. Kings has found one. That's Clarence gone down, and now they know they have to worry about someone from a different angle.
Yeah, they will either need to try to commit to a flashing downstairs as well, but they'll have to do it very quickly, or they will have to just YOLO it and just push with somebody covering the flank.
Oh, Kings might be getting a bit overactive, and Timid is going to find him holding the angle. It's now up to Rizraz and Aces, who are both trying to anchor down on the site. 45 seconds, so that's given a lot of time for Downfall to start pushing when so required. Ace is going to open up onto Timid. That's the first one going down. It looks like Downfall have spread out completely and going to try attack it from multiple angles. Aces is gone down finally, so it's up to Rizraz. He's gotten one, but he's gone down to about 20 HP on his own. Plant will surely be attempted in just a moment. In fact, it's going down right now. And Luke is going to find the kill. We're going to overtime, guys. Downfall with a fight back to 4-4 now that Mindfreak are down a member.
And it seems that, yeah, that crucial player being Magnet dropping, that is the kind of the crumbling point for Mindfreak at the moment. That is if they're not memeing.
Well, yeah. Like, there's a big back and forth in the chat as to whether Mindfreak are trying or not.
Yeah, it does feel from time to time that there might be a bit of a questioning.
Yeah, you know what it comes down to for me, right? Then, like, you know, people get upset about, this is just going to matchmaking, right? People get upset about tryhards in casual. Whereas, you know, you'll find people in casual just rush in and, you know, get like 3 kills or like, you know, peek everything they can just to get kills, right? And they're like, oh, filthy tryhards or whatever. For me, that's not tryharding. That's just mucking around trying to get kills. You're just getting out-skilled, not out-tryharded. Whereas, you know, if you know 5-stack and droning everything, etc., etc., that's what tryharding is in casual. Yeah, like, and I suppose that's kind of what we're seeing right here, isn't it? We're just seeing Mindfreak just play a little crazy.
Yeah, a little bit too overly excited.
Yeah, but Downfall, you know, are able to contest with them so far. They've brought it back to 4-4, hit the overtime. You said you wanted it to be an interesting or close match.
Attackers recovered the
there we go.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Maybe Mindfreak low-key listening on the stream.
Yeah, they're like, oh, let's just make Cthulhu's wishes come true.
Defender is approaching a kill zone.
New Year's wishes coming true. A present from Mindfreak. Oof. Well, Storm will be securing that kill on Kings.
Yep, that's what happens when you peek too aggressively all the time. They start to adapt to it and they start to play against it. So it's a 5-on-3, just like that.
Yep, and now next up will be, I believe, Lusty getting tagged up by, I'm not even sure by what.
I think it was an Ash charge.
Oh yeah, that could have been an Ash charge, actually. Oh, down to 2v5 already.
Yeah.
Ace is tagging up Lusty. Lusty actually gets the kill on Luca, but Clarence will... Ooh, the pre-fire through the wall by Aces. There's the C4 coming out. Can he get the kill? Nope. He will be unfortunately missing with that C4. 3v1 now, actually. Aces, can he do it?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope.
So yeah, it looks like Mindfreak's journey in this tournament might be getting cut short here. We just have to see if they can bring it back. But now we've got Downfall on match point.
Yeah, downfall on match point. This could be big. This could be big. And Mindfreak, if they want to stay at this ladder, they will need to like try hard their best. Rizraz actually going on Buck this time, and so far it does seem that there will be a bit of a attempt to go for actual tryharding. Ace is actually going on big with the 10 kills. Rizraz on 8 kills. and
I say it's tryharding, but that's not the right word for it. Like, of course, you're always trying to win. Like, you don't play to lose; you play to win.
Bomb located by
Yeah, looks like they might be trying to play a bit more serious, I should say.
Yeah. Call it, more serious. That's the one. And yeah, I'm still somewhat questioning the pick of Jekyll on Aces, considering all the facts. But I mean, if it works, it works. It's getting locked out already. Like that's a sign. Like, yep, you're out.
10 seconds to insertion.
Luca roaming upstairs potentially.
Yeah, well, he's done so much good work up above, isn't he?
Yeah, he did quite some work as well. So that wouldn't really surprise me. Come on, man.
Oh, Timmy just having difficulty with his hatch. There we go. He's gotten there in the end.
Yeah, he managed to do it at the end. Lusty will be either... Yep, he will be just going for the drone ahead. I don't think anyone from Mindfreak is yet to go upstairs.
Yeah. Well, they're going to go for this hatch control, of course. Well, not if Clarence takes down Rizraz like that. Oh, Clarence almost peeking back on out. So Mindfreak getting a taste of their own medicine right now. It's in a 5-on-3 on this, potentially final round.
Yeah, this doesn't look good for Mindfreak, but at the very least, they still do have a Hibana, so they will be able to breach the hatch.
Yeah, unlike last time, they attacked up here. Clarence is also going to open up on the Aces as well. 2-on-5, so Lusty and Kings have to reach... Okay, just Lusty has to reach deep if Mindfreak want to stay in this tournament for tonight. 1-on-4. He's going to have to clutch ace this, boys.
Yep. He'll have to channel the inner aces.
Oh, we saw Luca go for the 360 there.
Oof. Ooh, Luca. Already.
Here we go.
There's the rush.
Here we go. We got to see this.
And that's what she wrote.
Oh, no. He 360s this. Watch this.
Oh, God, Luca.
Yeah, alright. So, we could discuss forever if Mindfreak would have won it if Magnet didn't DC. It was looking likely. They were 4-1 up, and then Magnet DCs, and that's when they start losing. Was it 4-2? I can't remember. It was looking likely. And however, at the end, it is Downfall who come out on top. So we will be right back and have the next game coming for you soon, guys.
Alrighty.
Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being so patient after that very long wait. We are almost ready to go into this one. So once again, I'm Mikey Fist, and I'm joined by Mr. Russian Cthulhu. Are you there?
Hello. Yeah, he is.
Yep, decided to go with no face cams. It's a pain at the moment. Yeah, I'm not a big, massive production team. I'm just a single person casting from my computer room at home. And Cthulhu's just along for the ride. He gets it easy.
Yes. I'm in just for the ride, yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Just sit there and talk.
And that's it. Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so we are on Coastline today. I want to really quickly swap something over before this game goes live. So I'll do that while the operators are being selected, rather than when my computer's trying to do a real big processing thing, because that's when it likes to crash on me. There we go. Alright, I'm back in. No crash. So what do we got here? We've got a Bonk Gang versus Downfall. Now for Bonk Gang, we've got a new, old face coming back, Flex. I haven't seen him forever. We've also got Wrist, Happy 7, Whippy, and Muzzle Break. We just saw Downfall, of course. However, they have swapped out Matt Storm and got Midnight back in now themselves. So,
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
Quite
as they
a
can.
curious matchup, I'd say.
quite the curious matchup, eh?
Yes, very interesting as well.
Yep. Well, let's take a look at these operator picks, right? We got Muzzle on Blackbeard, Flex on Thatcher. Nothing too strange. We got Labana as well and the Thermite, so doubling up on that one. Yeah. Decent selection.
Same, I'd say, for Downfall, except maybe it will be considered semi-on Valkyrie, but Valkyrie will be actually pretty good on this map.
Yeah.
All the angles you can cover with the cameras.
Yeah, well, Coastline hasn't really been played too much at the top competitive level, so it's still a bit more new, I suppose. Clarence really just deliberating over what he's going to do, and Muzzle Break's AFK. Nope, he's here.
Oh, he's here. We're good. We all sweet and good to be going. I'm quite. Yeah, this should be a very interesting matchup, considering there's a couple of members from Vanquish. And yeah, pretty much Bonkang is a pug team
A bomb has been
for this
located.
tournament.
Yeah. Well, they did
But-
just take down the other pug team we've got, which was that one we were watching first up. What were they called? Game Sense.
Sense though. Yeah. So this would be pretty interesting. Ooh, Whippy nearly getting that nice shot on, I believe, Mira.
Yeah, that's the long angle, and he's trying to make it work. Looks like these attackers are pretty timid right now. Just hanging outside, really, and that Claymore got shot through the door. Oh, that would be worrying in the C4. How does that not kill Muzzle Break? He's going to escape with just half his HP and a broken Blackbeard shield. Whew.
Ooh, that was a lucky one, I'd say.
Yeah, well, kind of tells me someone's on those Valkyrie cameras and they have one outside. Not to be. A minute and a half now, and really the attackers have made not much progress. They're only just droning out from the north-hand side of the building. Oh, sorry, the west-hand side of the building, jumping on in now. Happy's got himself into VIP. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, just entering the VIP, yeah, that's not exactly what they would want, but at the same time they are getting a couple of angles nailed down into the plan, so
Yeah,
Flex is already in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's nice and aggressive early on. He's pinging, I want out here, boys. I don't want to be stuck in here.
Alright, muzzle, help, muzzle. Okay, Flex decided to open the hole himself.
I think they wanted a Thatcher, but he was stuck. Whippy is going to open that up for him, and those Habana charges are going to be used on this wall here. But there's 54 seconds now, and yeah, they're only just starting to move now. Clarence on the flank has found one, and Dino's also going to chime in with another one. Oh, the head of Wrist was seen by Clarence, but he couldn't land his shot before Wrist has taken him down, and we also see Muzzle Break has been fully down. So really, it's a 2-on-4. Well, not for long. Oh,
wow.
turns it into a 3-on-3. Good reactions there from Happy to take down
Yeah,
Dino as he was pushing up.
That was very well played, and already the plan will be happening. That's actually a really nice setup as well, for using both thermite charges and the Habana
Attacker's
holes.
bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Plant's going to be denied, however. It's turned into a 1-on-2. It's all up to Midnight on the mirror. He's going for the flank as well. He's going to deny the plant, and there is no way that Muzzle is going to be able to win this round now unless Midnight peeks into him, which he's not going to. And wow, that round almost went dicey after downfall. Looked to be in a strong position to take it.
Yeah, and that flank by Mira was very nicely played. Like he played it smart. He peeked, got the user down, and that's it. Like back out and wait it out. The 6 seconds you wouldn't want to go for the kills unless you just are hungry for those.
Yeah, Wrist with a 3k in that round. Happy with the 1. And almost the team ace for downfall was they all got 1 except for Luca, who missed on out, and the time ran out in the end.
Yeah, and it was a very nice flick from Happy. Like that kill was crucial.
Attackers need to
Because
locate
otherwise
and
it would have been
defuse bomb.
-2 for Bonkang.
You can say it's crucial, but more of like it didn't really matter in the end as they did lose the round. It would be crucial if they won the round because of that, but because they didn't win the round, it's more of pointless.
Sure. By the way, what do you reckon we could see from Bonkang coming out this time? Would it be just something pretty standard, pretty meta, like game wise?
Judging of these operators, it looks like they've just gone for some, you know, I suppose, you know, those frag heavy operators. I want to say, like, they've got a mirror, but mirror's great for getting frags from behind smoke. He's great for you know, delaying and such, but his guns are also still very powerful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
look at
this will be
Dino's aim
primarily
there.
just
Did you see him flicking between all those windows and doors? That was spot on. He's got crisp aim.
crisp, clean aim lock.
Boys. Clarence is in nice and aggressively. He's going to take down Muzzle Break as he's jumping over the balcony there. And only a small amount of HP lost for it. Excellent reflexes there from Clarence to put his team in the man advantage nice and early on. The C4 is surely going to kill him. Yes, there we go. Flex has utilised that and taken him down nice and easy, evening up into a 4-on-4 as he was caught on his drone.
Very nicely played, and as well as nice push from Clarence, like getting rid of that Jäger as well early on. of the trades yet. Dino actually. Ooh, the crisp clean is now. The crisp clean aim is now gone. And the big fight with the fire game.
Whippy's going to find Midnight, and I think Dino's trying to pre-fire towards, and he's going to get taken down as Whippy's going to play nice and aggressive through the hole made there by the Thermite, and just like that, it's all up to Luca Twitch in the 1v3, and he is surrounded by enemies right now.
And it doesn't seem like that he's that much confident. He gets shot from every corner, and he's just getting overwhelmed by Bunk Gang.
Yep.
And it does feel that Downfall not exactly comfortable on this map.
Yeah, it's a bit like, I'd say, like, we just saw untapped aggression from the Bonk Gang side right there. The wall, of course, we saw Clarence just shift W right in at the start, right? But like, you know, that wall gets opened up and Ella's running back on out through it.
Yeah. It was weird. It felt like previous seasons meta.
Yeah.
Like pre mid season patch, so pretty much just rush meta all the way.
Rush meta all the way. Is that what we call it, is it? Alright. Well, looks like Downfall have gone for the billiards room as their second choice bomb site. They're, of course, pretty standard. Midnight's going to set up his mirror on these stairs, also pretty standard.
So it's going to be rather stairs forward, but if they will lose that stairs with the mirror window set up, there will be in a whole lot of trouble.
Looks like they're going to be setting this one on a soft wall as well. Alright, interesting idea. This is probably going to get shot from the window. I think that's what Midnight's saying right now. He was like, boys, why did I put it here? And I think this one's better off getting placed crouched. I'm not sure though. I don't play mirror, obviously.
No, when Midnight was aiming just now at the soft pack, like that's where you put a crouch one. This one will be just right, like full holding, because you have the whole reinforcement behind you to be able to cover. So that will actually work in favor, but Happy already securing
bomb located by attackers.
Ella.
Right now I'm dropping frames.
Dropping frames?
That's what I'm worried about.
That's not good.
Yeah. I'll wait in between rounds to have a look at it, but yeah, that's strange. I'm on 40 right now.
Oh boy.
It's getting back up a bit. Maybe it's just coastline.
Maybe it's just coastline.
I don't know.
I did have a bit of a struggle with the FPS on my computer as well, but going back to the game itself.
Yeah, let's focus on this. So Dino went down nice and early on to an attempted spawn peek, I'd say. Happy was credited with that kill.
Yeah, Happy was credited with that kill, and actually Midnight trading out muzzle break as well. That's actually Blackbeard down. So
yep. Using those high rate of fire weapons, it's so easy to take that fight on the Blackbeard. Just melts his shield almost immediately.
It does seem that Risk doing the risk game, and yeah, like it's actually going for a nice flank around.
Yeah, what's he doing up here? He's making sure bedroom's clear. I think he's going to maybe try and make all the way over to Aquarium, maybe. Not quite sure.
I'd say that this would be his move, but a very odd push as well. Happy meanwhile gets the better off Midnight.
Ooh, and also Clarence, as he's repelling on this window, he's made it. He is right into the bomb site.
That is actually nice use. Instead of popping it open, just using it for C. To the 4 situation, Luca already tagged up, and Timid might get cornered.
Oh, plant's going down.
Plant's going down. But Luca
Attackers are activating
does look like he's going to be taken out pretty soon. There's the gas grenade kill as well from Timid.
From the grave.
From the grave, yeah, but there's the pre-fires from the stairs. That's what I've been talking about as well. That if they lose those stairs, that's pretty much GG, and there it is. We've been taking the kill on Luca, and there's the round 3 going to Bonk.
Indeed. Alright then. Let me try and figure out what's going on with my PC.
Right. Meanwhile, 2-1 so far. Bongang actually looking way more confident on executing the plans rather than Downfall. and Downfall, like they seem to have some of the strats nailed down, but it seems that they're like either missing something, like just that slight detail, or maybe they're just not accounting for the ballsiness of
Attackers need
the
to
opposing
locate
team,
and defuse
I
as many
guess.
bombs as they can.
Because it seemed that mirror window that was placed by midnight inside of the hookah was not accounted for that window.
Yeah, it didn't really work for them at all, did it? It's kind of what I was expecting. And I think Midnight figured it as soon as he placed it as well. He's like, crap, guys. They can just shoot it from this window easy as you like.
Yeah, and especially since it wasn't unreinforced, it was
Attackers have located a bomb.
inside of the second round before.
Oh, you're a bit quiet. I'll have to turn you up after this round.
Right, sorry. I'll just get closer.
Yeah, get close to the mic. Now, interestingly, Bonk Gang have decided that they want to defend Kitchen
Attackers
instead.
recovered the bomb diffuser.
Yeah,
Attackers are heading out
that's
to the
actually a very odd spot, but at the same time, it's quite beneficial spot for Mirror to hold. Muzzle Break, getting a nice and early kill on Timid from, I believe, Sunrise Bar.
Yeah, that looks like that was where that was from. He hasn't even put up all his ADSs yet. Happy's also going to find one onto Clarence. So, yeah, nice little cheeky angle here.
Yeah, Bomb Gangs definitely seems to be more prepared for this rather than Downfall, but I'm not going to call it just yet because we did. I did the same thing with Mindfreak versus Downfall, how that happened, how that ended up. Dino trying to get the shots going. Ooh. Nicely done.
Instant flick.
Crisp, clean. Anyway, for V3, what do you think, Monkey?
It's looking like this round's going to be going to Bonk Gang as well, purely for the man advantage right now. But Muzzle Break is, you know, a breath of air away from Dino. You know, so is Dino. So man advantage firmly in Bonk Gang's hands. Okay, looks like Dino's going to get reset, but it's not impossible. Well, this might make it a lot harder. His wrist is going to shotgun to the side of the face of Midnight.
Yeah, it did seem that Wrist was able to read in the push fairly quickly and just set up in VIP corridor with the gas grenade as well in case somebody was attempting to go full on push on it.
Alright.
But luckily it was just a solo push.
Yep, so we're now at a 4-on-2. Let's get a check up. Dino and Luca. Pushing from Blue Bar, going to try and make their way into Kitchen. It feels a bit strange if they're not going to clear out above. That could be to their detriment here.
Yeah, but it seems that they're trying to get in there as fast as possible just to try to secure at least some of the partial control of the plan. Dino seems that he's going to be contesting the mirror as well, but to no effect, unfortunately.
They've got no information. They're just going to have to go balls to the wall right now. And looks like that's what they're going to do. Push in from the toilets area. They're all just peeking into him. Happy's going to take out Dino, so it's all up to Luca right now in the 1-on-4. Oh, and the bars are just blocking his shot right there, but he finally gets it. In the end, but there's 20 seconds to go. He has to back off to reload, and he's also getting pressured from above. Happy with the ... He's not happy. I think he might have hit the bars as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the bars the bar gods were not in his favor.
Oh, it happens to me as well. It's so triggering, and it looks like I was correct in the Bonk Gang were going to win that round.
Does seem so that Bonk Gang seems to be just taking full control of this map. What is quite what did seem quite odd to me though before that firefight is that Happy tanked up a fair bit of shots, or maybe the wall blocked up, but like to me it seemed that Happy tanked up like at least 10 rounds of that mag from Jackal before taking out Jackal.
Yeah, I don't know. I was dropping frames hard, so sometimes it might not be reflection. Like I always try and put VSync on because, like, you know, the decreased input delay doesn't really affect me while casting, but that does not look to be the issue to my frames being reduced so drastically. Yeah, I'm quite confused. I'm on 35 right now.
Bomb located by attackers.
Wonder if my I wonder if it's overheating again. I'll have a look into it in a minute. I had this issue where my graphics card would just not spin up at all, and so I had to underclock itself to not overheat. So that could be what it is. Yeah. That's my guess, at least.
10 seconds
Quite
left.
unfortunate. Then
Oh, yeah.
Apps in the chat
5 seconds.
for your Lord and Savior Monkey.
I am your Lord and Savior. So 3-1. I suppose Downfall could be resting assured the fact that this is the bomb site that they won last time. So yeah, I don't know. It's been really feeling like this Bonk Gang side are just coming out on top of like every firefight they're engaging in, and like they're just being in those positions that the other team would never expect, and then surprising them and such.
Yeah, they seem to have quite an advantage in that kind of solo skill.
Solo
Just
skill.
able to yeah.
But you know, we were saying the exact same thing about Downfall just a game ago. Like you know, they're all very skilled players overall, and like we've seen that as well. It just seems like they're the ones who are just coming out on top in each firefight.
Yeah, maybe it's just bad luck for them. Or maybe it's the Coastland not being their personal favorite map. Whereas for Bonk Gang, they could have played it a fair bit, so they would know like how, when, and how to push specific points. But nonetheless, we can't really say that straight away because the first round proved us otherwise. With Downfall actually performing really well, pretty decent hold.
Alright, well, so they're going to have to try and attack it once again at this Bonk Gang side. Once again, they're only at a minute 30 and they're only just entering the building. I like to spend a bit of time outside, and Happy's been downed. Flex is also going to be downed on the roof. Whew.
Yeah, now...
How did that happen?
Crystal, actually, the peak from the...
hatch.
From the hatch, yeah. Maybe a C4, like...
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Not too far away C4. Luca actually picks up on wrist as well.
And Flex is down. Is anyone able to come to his rescue? There we go. Muzzle Break's going to go do that. What about Happy? He's stuck all the way in VIP.
I think Happy is not going to get picked up as he is in a very bad spot at the moment.
Yeah.
Whippy.
They should...
Actually, no, Whippy will continue.
If they can cover this, he should be right. I think he's going to be right. Oh, no, here comes the peak! Dino's going to get 2! And Luca is finally going to finish off Flex. That was perfectly timed. They used him as bait, I reckon. They had a cam on him the whole time. They were waiting for someone to try and revive, and Dino with the free frags, and Clarence is going to finish it off there. 3-2 is our scoreline now.
Nicely done, yeah. That exactly. Downfall just pretty much proved the point that it's not all about the solo skill. They were able to just outsmart the other team, and that's pretty much the whole win for them. And with yeah, it's just pretty much the timing was the essence, and the fact that Bonk Gang did not go for those revives straight away. They probably missed that timing as well, allowing Downfall to just settle up and just wait patiently for those frags.
Alright, well on the bright side, it's not my GPU that's cutting my frames, but I honestly have no idea what's happening. Like the first couple of games we've done today, it was buttery smooth stuff.
Could be maybe memory leak.
Memory leak?
Yeah. Ooh, that's wrist.
I'm sorry for my noobness, but what's that mean?
That's when the game is not flushing the graphics properly, so everything stays within your RAM memory. And so pretty much the only solution is to restart the game. Basically, the thing. So, but I'm guessing that will happen after we're done with this matchup.
Yeah, unless someone drops from the match, it looks like we're gonna have to go with the 30 frames. I'm sure you guys love it at home.
30 frames alive. Shout out to consoles.
Yeah. Come on, mate. They get 60 frames.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
nonetheless, Clarence already making his way over to the Sunrise Bar, and this time actually droning up ahead instead of just rushing in.
Oh yeah, it's a bit smarter, isn't it?
Yeah, he will have to go in sneaky deaky like. Luca meanwhile gets some droning going for the hallway, for the VIP hallway, and Midnight picking up the Blackbeard kill on Muzzle Break. Yeah, pretty much taking out the Jaeger from the game, and that's one of the big roamers down.
Yeah, they still have Whippy, they still have Happy 7, all very 3-speed good fraggers, you know what I mean? Looks like Clarence might be trying to push up on the mirror window here. Nope, he's decided maybe not. Looks like that mirror is going to go down. Oh no, that might have been a different one, as Midnight's also going to take down Whippy. So, 5-on-3 now, as Downfall have started turning it on. They're looking a lot stronger now from these first 2 rounds. As Dino's going to take down Happy's, he's distracted by the Twitch drone. All up to Wrist and Flex, who are both locked in the back of the A bomb site. The plant's going to be going down as Clarence is going to take down Flex. Luke is going to take down Wrist. And that is Downfall, evening it up 3-3.
That was actually really nicely executed, and that Twitch drone bait was, well, not phenomenal, but it was...
Yeah, I don't think it was an intentional bait, but it really worked.
Yeah, it worked really well for them. And what seems to me now that Downfall got the good old COVID curse.
What, where they lose the first couple of rounds or so, and like then have to bring it back?
Rounds, yeah, they get warmed up. They all like, oh yeah, now we know what's up, what's good, and then they just start going ham. Like that's kinda happened with Mind Freak. Yeah, kinda.
We'll go with kinda.
Well, yeah, we'll go with kinda. Yeah.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
But yeah, so Downfall seem to be going on a roll and going for that kind of a comeback spree at the moment with 3-3 now even out. And yeah, I give big ups for Clarence, Dino, and Luca. Like Clarence has been going for some good pushes as well. Actually,
if we look at the whole Downfall side as a whole, they're all fairly even across the board. Whereas on the side of Bonk Gang, 6-6-5, and then Muzzle Break and Flex, just 3 kills between the two of them after 6 rounds. So I can understand Flex being away from the game a bit, but Muzzle Break is having a bit of trouble getting going.
Yeah, that maybe it's not even the operator choice that he wanted to play it, but he was just told to pick this one for. Yeah,
that often happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, that could be that. Otherwise, yeah, Happy actually
trying to go for this sneaky little jump. Having a bit of trouble. He's decided nah.
It does look like he's frustrated a bit. Ooh, wrist.
Oh, he's gone very low there. That was very close as Luke is going to go down, trying to Walo peek through the window. Not going to work. I'm sorry, mate.
That did not work well, peeking the Blackbeard at this angle and overexposing himself. Well, unfortunately, yeah, that will be the bane of Legion.
I think Wrist might be trying to down himself.
I don't think that's the right height, Wrist. Come on, mate. Happy, meanwhile, already like gets all anxious. Let me at him. Let me get the kills.
He wants to get right on in there, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he does seem to be ready to go. But I'd imagine that without the proper assist, none of those rushes will happen. Does check for the default cameras. That would have been actually embarrassing if the default cameras were still
we've
up.
all done it though. Like, you just haven't thought about it, and then suddenly you're getting spotted, and you're like, where the heck? And it's default.
Ooh, Flex actually nearly getting the flick nail down. We see Jaeger, played by Clarence, I believe, rotating up. Ooh, there's the how. Come on, Flex.
He just can't land these shots.
He just can't. The poor fella can't land. Although, ooh, look at this crisp, clean lock.
It was very close, but in the end, not to be, as it's now a 5-on-3. As we saw Midnight go down then. Lots of flashbangs coming in. Happy's been downed on site, and I think Clarence is also going to get found there by Muzzle Break. Dino's taken down Happy in the end, but Wrist is going to take down Timid. It's up to Dino. He's gotten one. Can he get the second? How is he still alive? I have no idea, as he is holding off this site all on his own.
It's all the Polish luck, Monkey. I'm thinking that's the only reason how Dino is still alive. There's the live thing going. Buys the potato. Oh, Whippy. Whippy whips Dino back in place. And that's the 4-3. The deciding round whether Downfall will stay in this match or
I'm just gonna quickly restart Discord. 1 sec.
Oh.
That could be all my woes and problems. Let's try that. Let's hope. But I'm sure it would look pretty bad for you guys on your end. Yeah, your sound doesn't look bad, but I'm sure it does. Yeah, I'll just get Discord back up and running. Alright. Let's hope this has fixed it, hey?
Okay.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
No. Oh well. Whatever. Let's just keep going. We're all more than halfway through the game, so yeah.
Funnily enough, my friends, like on my side,
look 10 times better.
Yeah, like it's a smooth like 35 to 45 frame.
Well, okay. I just improved your end rather than my end. I'm sure the stream is saying they're okay with it. Whatever. Interesting to see. We've got this what's he called again? Virgil. I always call him John Cena.
Yeah.
5 seconds to go.
We can see him. At the time, but his time
Attackers
is
recovered
now.
the diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse
Rip
the
Happy
bomb.
on that ping.
Oof. Yeah, that thing will not make him happy at all.
Good joke. Right, we are seeing the Bonk Gang squad go back to their second favoured bomb site of the kitchen. Interesting to see. Ooh, Clarence is very aware that that is where the Happy might be sitting.
Yeah, he knows this. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's
just as he pops his head up, he gets DC'd, but I think Clarence had him there.
The Clarence loaded up the special bullets.
The DC bullets.
He just, the moment you hit him, you disconnect them.
Muzzle Break is going to find Dino, but Happy has managed to get back in, so happy days. As Muzzle's gone down to Luca, elsewhere on the map, the C4 is going to come out, not do any damage to Clarence. As Flex is going to push on up, 4-on-2. It's up to Vigil and Smoke, Whippy, and I'm selecting the wrong people, and Wrist. Vigil's gone down as well, so now it's all up to Wrist. Oh my god, I can't even see. And he's all the way up above. Diffuser planted, 1v4. He's even got a mirror to use against the Smoke who's going to attempt to retake.
Yeah, this does not look good for him, and it does look like we will be going into a overtime as well.
Oh, yep. I'd put money on it.
I would too. Yeah, there we go. There's Luca getting the kill finally.
Just as Happy 7 disconnects once again as well.
Happy just over it, like, nope. Over it, done.
So I'd say we might be seeing a rehost. Nope, he's back in.
Nope, he's back in. We're good. What's his ping? Monkey.
Fine.
No, yeah, good. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in action.
We're back in action.
Penthausen Theater for defense or Bonk Gang.
So yeah, that's their first choice one. We've been seeing a lot. Yeah, we did also see him go billiards actually, did we?
I
don't know.
Attackers need to locate and
I just say
defuse
things
bombs
on
if
it.
they
I don't pay attention.
We will be seeing though the pretty setup to be honest for the defense, and I think it's just at this point there will be a game of outgun each other.
Happy's having a bit of trouble deciding where he wants to chuck his what's it called, Grzmot. No, oh wait, no, Whippy was the one who was having a bit of trouble. See, I told you, I don't think, I just say things.
Casting 101.
Oh, yep.
Things.
I wonder if we're going to see any more spawn peek attempts coming out. Oh.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving to defuse.
He's like,
Happy
Mom,
would
get
not
off the
be.
Netflix.
Stop chilling. Never mind. Anyways. This is just the bad jokes night with your boy Cthulhu. Ooh, Whippy.
Where was that?
Whips out the scorpion on Clarence.
Oh, Clarence rushed right on in and he fell for that ultimately. I had no idea where he died.
Yeah, that's like pretty much half of my casual games. Where did I die from?
It's your problem, you're playing casual, mate. Well, that's evened up the man count 4-4. That's such a long angle that Flex is holding.
Yeah, but
all the way to the window.
Wow, that's actually pretty
Attackers recovered
impressive.
the bomb diffuser.
If he
I
would
might
have
steal that. I'm gonna steal that.
yeah, I might do that as well. Whippy actually, meanwhile, goes for and all that roaming on the ground floor. Happy's back once again. Hopefully, maybe his mum finally got off Netflix.
Oh, Whippy's also going to take down Midnight. As we're going to see another one jumping in, but Flex can't land those shots. But Wrist is there to clean it up. Luke has gone down, so it's all up to Dino and Timid now. Well, gosh, wrong one. Dino's gone
Dino
down.
will be down,
but
Timid straight out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy. Relax.
And Dino will
Straight
be
out.
revived, so he's actually ended up with more health in the end.
Whoa, what did we just see?
I think that might have been just a bit of a visual bug there. We're going to see the bomb site opened on up. Muzzle break maybe looking like he might be a bit inquisitive over towards it, as Tim is just dodging the shots from Flex at long range with the mirror. Maybe it would be more beneficial to play someone with an ACOG. We've got Muzzle Break hiding on site here still, and he's going to take down Timid with a nice lucky headshot. So it's all up to Dino as he can't land those shots, and Whippy's going to take him out from the side, and we have got Bonk Gang on match point once again.
Yeah, and it did seem that, yeah, they Downfall just had a bit of a chokey going, but
A chokey going. Let's take a look at these kills. We've got Whippy all the way up on 10. Flex still on that breadstick right there. So that kill, I remember the kill he got was that C4 under Clarence. So maybe he's just having a bit of trouble getting warmed back up into Rainbow Six. That being said, like, I don't know. I'm sure he's played a bit lately.
yeah, probably just too much casual, maybe.
Too much casual.
Much casual. That's my problem usually.
Attackers need to locate and
Nonetheless,
defuse bomb.
Downfall though on like score-wise and kills-wise looking pretty stable with all
Yeah,
their
they're still
kills
pretty
and-
even, but they're just not stepping up there enough. They're not getting
Yeah.
enough kills all across the board.
Yeah, they need to start stepping up either to go like to commit for the full-on like aggression or to go way slower, because the fact that it's only Clarence that doing like the rushing work and then the rest are like catching up slowly, that does not work too well for them.
I don't know, it's working alright for them. Like, you know,
10 seconds left.
they are losing right now, but they've managed to get to overtime. Wonder what
Yeah,
Large is
they're
doing.
doing
I think he's about to throw a camera, so I decided I might switch off him.
Attackers recovered the
I better do that.
Attackers are heading out to defuse.
Do I look
need to
like Flea
represent.
to you?
I mean, you did do a cast with him, so
Just as I catch his other one, thinking it's safe to switch back. Just when you thought it was safe to switch back to the Valkyrie.
it's the flea
Attackers bomb
mentality.
diffuser has
It's
been
catching-
The
dropped.
flea curse, that's what it is, it's a curse. Whoa. Happy is going to get peeked there by Luca, and Luca's going to come off much worse for it. Oh, and he's seen that camera too.
And we've seen that camera as well, so that's one of the cameras down. Happy will still continue to go to stay around that repelling game with muzzle break as well. Hopefully this time this round will be more merciful to Happy with the ping.
Especially because he's on thermite, you kind of really need your thermite.
Yeah, you do need your thermite, and if it's not for thermite, they will only have 2 X Kairos pellets, which could be a bit of a problem. Flex, meanwhile, will be also attempting to help with the push off the VIP, and Whippy securing the first kill on Luca. That the Roma is gone.
Yeah, well, Luca was already tagged low from his engagement earlier with Happy. Talking about getting taken low, though, we've got Wrist, who's on a nice little sliver of health there, probably about 20.
Yeah.
It looks like the guys are getting Thermite open nice and early on into the... oh, through the floor, Whippy!
Wow.
Into Dino, he was getting scanned on out. So that's an unfortunate way to die right there, but so you got to watch your vertical game. Wrist is also going to be able to deny these mirrors.
Yeah, that was very impressive and very nicely played with the usage of the drones and the callouts as well.
Ooh.
Now, wrist about to get gassed. We're about to see the representation of 1945 once again, ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be a 5-on-2. It's all up to Clarence and Midnight right now. Well, we're up to Midnight. He's got not much HP. This is over right now as Whippy's going to get that last kill. GG. We have got Bonk Gang coming out on top of this one.
Nicely played by Bonk Gang as well, yeah. With all the peaks and all of the just aggression that they did was very, very nicely played. Although the initial comeback from Downfall did seem that that Bonk Gang would lose, especially when Happy started to drop. And the final score with Whippy on 13 kills, that's pretty impressive as well.
That is insane, isn't it?
On 7 and Wrist on 8. Very nicely played.
Alright, well, we'll chuck some music on as we get ready for the finals. I'm going to quickly restart my game and make sure it's kind of working. So it won't be long, guys. Be right back.
Yeah, boy.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. I can't find my way back to you until you make amends with the demons you've been through. And I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Until you find your way back home. I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
Give me reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones, you won't ache my soul, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, but fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight, I'm a heavyweight, I'm a heavyweight, I'm a heavyweight. push me down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out, you can't get to me. Say what you wanna say, go take it all away, but I'm here to stay. No, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, go fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and Bring that beat back. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Bring that beat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. Well, at least I'm back. Cthulhu, are you back?
He is.
He is back. All right, all right. I probably should have checked that before I started talking, but you know, I'm that keen to get this going. Teams are that keen to get this going. Let's get it on. So we just saw team. What's that called?
Bonk Gang.
Bonk Gang. Yeah, I was like, I was gonna say Downfall, but no, they're the ones that got destroyed. Well, not got destroyed, but lost in the end. To Bonk Gang, and we're also going to be seeing Team to Hit. Now, what's interesting for me is we've got Sheafy planned for Team to Hit right now.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Sheafy was LFT for a fair while, so this could be potentially the tryouts for Tahit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those LFT guys around. Are they a good clan? I've never seen them play. Just making a joke. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
That was-
Let's go over these lineups though. You want to read those out for us?
Yeah, let's go. Let's have a look. We have Fisher Guy, we have Unit Doggy, Shafy, Exhibit, and Flossie for Team Tahit, and Flex Happy. Wrist, Rippy, and Muzzle Break for.
Bonk Gang.
I was about to say Bonk Rippers. Anyways. Anyways, back on the subject, we have an interesting pick of Rock. We have 14 to hit, and Shifi on that Ella. Shifi is actually, from what I remember, was a decent, well, not decent, a pretty good fragger, and so I'd imagine that player on Ella would be his pretty much home turf.
What I was gonna say actually is like I was thinking back to last game. We saw that Bonk Game seemed to have some pretty good strats nailed down for Cafe. They seem to have a general idea of what they wanted to do and how they wanted to execute it. I wonder if they're going to be able to do the same on Cafe here.
Yeah, I'm quite curious as well, but that would... Oh, actually, Muzzle Break finds a very interesting Valcam out the outside. And yeah, I'm actually curious. Ooh, Flossie already on that case.
Just Happy. Domes Happy as he pokes his head over.
The moment the poor guy peeks, he is already gone. But yeah, that just shows that Team Tahit seems to be maybe more prepared for this specific kind of push.
I don't know. Like, we can't read too far into an early frag in the first round. Let's wait a bit before we get that excited.
Yeah. But yeah, so far 4v5 and only an Ash loss, not that bad of a loss.
Yeah.
You still have Ying, who has the Candela charges, which would help you immensely with dropping in for the plant.
Yeah. What for me is standing out, though, what for me is standing out is they're all just bunched up on the roof. They're not doing anything. Looks like they are just going to go for the drop plant. This is not going to work out as Flex has gone down.
Yeah, Flex will be going down, and I think...
Oh no, they've lined up for Muzzle Break! Flex is going to get finished off by the Pokeball, however, turning it into a 3-on-3. Muzzle Break, easiest kills of his life right there.
Nicely done, and connected all the shots right on the bodies as well. Muzzle Break, actually, I think... Was it Muzzle? No. That was... Yeah, Thatcher anyways dropped down. No, wait, did not. Okay,
the Ying dropped down, Flex died straight away almost as he was trying to go for the plant of the smoke. They do have the man advantage now, however, this Bonk Gang side, as it's a 2-on-3. Yeah. However, Diffuser is dropped right in the middle of the bomb site, and that could prove to be costly.
Yeah, and I would imagine that the Bonk Gang will try to go for frags rather than securing that Diffuser at the moment. Which, if they wouldn't go for frags, Shifi and Exhibit are in a pretty comfy spot right now, so that will need to do some working at the moment. Muzzle Break will be running into that Prisma mine, and there's the dropping in.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
And the pre-fires will be happening pretty soon, I'm guessing, from Shifi specifically.
And the plant's also going to be attempted. Oh, Exhibit snuck his way on in. He's going to deny the plant, however, it's all up to him right now. Muzzle Break is going to get a 4K that round to win that round for Bonk Gang, which seemed to be a pretty dire situation for them.
It did seem that it was just about to be ready to crumple down under the pressure of Tahit. But yeah, Muzzle Break did an exceptional job this round, dropping down, getting those 2 kills lined up initially, and then just securing with all the at the end of the round with pretty much a glass bait. Let's face it.
Now, I said to the teams beforehand, how long are these guys? My misso wants to go to bed, so someone make it a 5-0, please. So it looks like if that's going to be the case, it's going to be Bonk Gang, which I've been told is actually just Vanquish. I think Flex Happy and Whippy are all in. And I think Muzzle Break's the only one who I don't think's in Vanquish. Could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, Muzzle Break's still wearing the old electricity tags.
Is he still playing with them? I don't know.
I'm not too sure actually on that. Maybe he's just transferring over or something. Or maybe he's a tryout.
Or maybe he's just subbing in for a pug tournament team.
Or maybe he's just subbing in. That's one way. for it, but nonetheless, the setup is actually pretty.
10 seconds remaining.
It looks actually.
It looks, yeah, it looks like it. No, it looks like it's been well thought out. It's like they do have an idea of what they want to do, whether it just be from plan lots or they've actually practiced strats together as a team. Interesting to see we've got the Doc Rook combo going.
Yeah, the Doc Rook combo is odd at the very least, especially with the silencer on that P90.
It's the best weapon, mate.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially with those 50 rounds, please nerf. Either way, Tahit will be looking to push the Skylight as well. But maybe this time they will be slightly more either aggressive or more thorough on their pushes.
Well, looks like they've gone for some control over by the stairs as well. So last time we saw Muzzle Break drop down there, and he got a few frags they lined up for him. Don't think we're going to be seeing any drop strategy from Team Tahit right now.
And a very, very interesting pick on IQ as well to counter any potential lesions or anything like that. I mean, Google Mine, sorry, not legions. And yeah, so far Flossie seems to be potentially getting into a firefight with, I believe, Muzzle Break. Ooh, never mind. There's the Happy as well picking from the hallway.
Oh, I think that might have been Flex. He's going to run away.
That was Flex. That's right, that was Flex, and just repositioning into another long, actually a nice long angle as well.
He's just tapping away where the head might end up, but Exhibit's going to open us up. He's taken down Wrist, who is down below, it would appear. I think we also had the Ella all the way down below, looking like she wants to come up red stairs or not.
Whippy's on the case, actually, in an attempt to get clear of Fuck, but ooh, Flossie, just the right time to turn him around.
He's found him out, as Fisher guy's also going to take down Flex. It's a 5-on-2 right now. This is falling apart nice and quickly here. This plant is going down. The Ash is going to fall as Muzzle Break gets the kill, as Happy also gets the kill on Fisher guy. I think that may have been, Plant denied. Exhibit is, however, going to find Muzzle Break, so it's up to Happy now. Suppressed P90 in hand, and he's going to fall down to Unit Doggy in the end. It's tied it up 1-1.
Tied up 1-1 indeed, and it doesn't look like both teams decided to hold up on that agreement that you guys had.
I'm just not that lucky, hey?
Yeah. Maybe not. Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
We will. We will.
Anyway, Bar Cocktail Lounge. What do you reckon?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. For me, Cafe is one of those maps where you do win your defenses. However, so far we've only just seen 2 attacks won. So you win your defense up on the Bar Cocktail Lounge, and you lose it in the train, and mining room and dining room, if you want to be particular. We always call it train.
Yeah.
That's what you normally like. I don't know. Cafe is a really defensible map because it's one of those maps where it's so easy to, like, it's so hard to gain meaningful map control. And by meaningful map control, I mean, like, it's easy to run in downstairs, but that's to no effect if, like, they're upstairs. What's the point of gaining downstairs control? And then you've got these 2 stairways that you just got to walk up, which, if they watch, it's going to be a bit hard. Or you can just rappel in from the windows or drop the skylights. It's hard to get control that matters, I suppose.
Yeah, that is true. That's definitely true, and we're seeing a very odd setup from Unidoggy as well, as he might be looking into holding, or at least helping the teammates hold downstairs, maybe, or that could be just a distraction.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what they do. For me, Siege is a very dynamic game. They just do whatever works at that time. And that's how they adapt rather than, have these set strats that many teams like to try and pull off.
Yeah, that is true as well. Exhibit actually having a nice peek hole.
A little melee hole right next to the big opened up one. It's going to make them try and look to the big one first. Let's feel.
Yeah.
Looks like Whippy's sending off a few shots. I think he's aware of the position of the bandit there, Flossie. He's going to live for another couple of minutes or so.
That is if he's not going to get out-peaked by glass.
He does manage to get out of there, though, before he has been found out.
Muzzlebreak, though, will be seeing him on the drone as well. But I don't think... we're expecting some more lagging Happy, unfortunately.
Oh! Flossie goes for the peak. He misses the shots, though, but he's managed to escape in time, just as Happy DCs then. So, rip. Unlucky for him. Oh, as Exhibit is also going to take down Flex as he's trying to rappel on into Piano there. See what I mean? So hard to gain meaningful map control. Twitch Drone is going to shock up Flossie for 10 HP as the smoke grenades are going to come on down. And Glaz is going to follow those up. He wants to peek this. Oh, I don't even know what he's looking at right now. I'm so confused. There we go. Now he's looking at the door. Fisher Guy's got wrist. As Muzzlebreak is going to trade back on a Fisher Guy. However, Sheefy's found Muzzlebreak, and Flossie is going to find Whippy as he can't make those close shots land. And that is Team to Hit going up 2-1.
Yeah, and a very nice hold by Team to Hit, and a bit of a sloppy push from Bonk Rippers. And quite an unfortunate drop from Happy as he gets to the lag once again.
Let's hope he gets back in fast as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably hit the wrong side of the leg switch as well. What do you reckon?
What'd you say? The wrong what?
Probably hit the wrong side of the leg switch.
Oh, come on. I don't think he's lagging out on purpose. Although, with that kind of ping, oh, that looks scary.
Yeah, that will be scary.
F in the chat, thanks guys.
Yeah.
Even Sheefy can hear us apparently.
Happy is the new thing.
As many bombs as they can.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's back down though. Whew.
Okay, we're good.
Right, interesting to see we've got a Dokkaebi coming out now. That's Unit Doggy's choice.
Oh yeah. Dokkaebi could be pretty good. If Tahit will be attempting to flush out the roamers, because her gadget is just incredible for this kind of purpose, as it just exposes all the...
I think it's also quite versatile, right? Like if your Dokkaebi's still alive when you're going for the plant.
5 seconds.
That's quite useful.
Yeah, that is quite useful as well, to just stop over the defenders for just even a couple of seconds.
Yeah, just ring their phones when you're trying to get the diffuser down, and you're in a pretty good situation.
And especially if you manage to get a kill, if you hack one of the phones, you pretty much get the free cameras. So in case they have Valk, which they don't this time, you will get some nice overview of what is up. So primarily for Valk, that means that you will have to play for way different angles to kind of work for yourself and against yourself.
Now, one thing I've noticed is that Team to Hit, when they take control of this hatch, they immediately throw a flashbang down. That's some nice coordinated stuff between teams. I like that.
Just to be able to catch off guard any of the defenders who try to go for those cheeky peeks right under. Happy is finally back.
He's lighting up the scoreboard for all the wrong reasons. Right.
Flossie has already dropped down and looking to get into a firefight in the cigar lounge. What do you reckon?
Oh, and that Rook just cannot help himself from peeking. Whippy is going to go low, but Flex from behind is going to pick up 2 quick headshots. That's Flossie and Exhibit going down. They just did not watch their flank enough. As man advantage has gone to Bonk Gang now.
Yeah, it's a Bonk Gang, and that was actually a pretty impressive push as well by Flex. Fisher Guy, getting the... Wait, how did he get that headshot?
Oh, he got him in the end. However, he's evened up the scoreline as Happy's gone again. 3-on-3 now as Fisher Guy's advanced so far up on the bomb site. He's in quite a strong position if someone starts to expose themselves. Phones are getting rung as well, and they're going to be stopped. Fisher Guy, oh, he's so close here. He's going to find Muzzlebreak, who's not prone on the floor, as Unit Doggy's going to take down Whippy. Wrist has traded back Fisher Guy, though, but it's now a 1-on-2. Unit Doggy and Sheefy with the man advantage here.
Yeah, but for Wrist, that he does seem to be in a decent spot, but he will be joined out by Shifi. A
Oh,
Buck
he's getting
and a
rung too.
Dokkaebi. And he's getting round too. That's not what you want. With 30 seconds on the clock, there's the push as well. He will get distracted. And just Unit Doggy will be able to secure that final kill. It's quite unfortunate for Wrist as well, because he was in a pretty decent spot. Like, he could defend multiple angles.
Yeah, it's just the
But,
power
yeah.
of that cell phone device, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. What is the Jaeger device? I don't know.
But we do have a 3-1 lead here for Team Tahit. I don't think we need a rehost as Happy is back in.
Just Australian,
okay.
yeah.
Just as we're saying that, 2k ping.
Oh.
Oh, back to
This is-
36. Oh.
Yeah. Let's just hope that Happy will have the ping issues solved and will be able to get back into the game.
But yeah, the last round, Flex got a beautiful flank off.
Oh yeah,
Attackers need to
Flex
locate and
did
defuse as many
a
bombs as they
nice
can.
job. Some quality banter coming from Team Tahit
Attackers
as
have
well.
discovered the location of a bomb.
Oh, as he's gone again. Oh.
Never mind. Oh boy. And they call on a rehost.
Yep,
Okay.
looks like we're getting the rehost through now.
Right. So.
Looks like we're going to have to rehost
Okay.
this
10
one.
seconds remaining.
We will be right back, guys.
Oh yeah, yes.
I got trapped in your eyes the moment you looked at me. From across the room, those eyes kept following me. Something popped in my brain. Oh, baby, only you I see. Feels like I'm going insane, and only you can save me. Feels like I'm drowning in ocean's blue. Baby, come on, baby, baby, come on, let's go. I'm losing control of the lights in this space. Keep jumping around, all I see is your face. But you're moving closer, no time to escape. Your hand on my shoulder shoots me into space, and I can't deny how badly I need you now. 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 You take away my breath now, boy. Don't you dare steal my heart now, boy. I know you're something that I'll enjoy. Move a little bit closer now, to some place where there ain't no crowds. I wanna get to know you right here and now. I got trapped in your touch the moment you took my hand. Led me all the way to the ocean sand. You told me don't worry as the moonlight gled. I pulled you in close, whispered I'm
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Teams are in. They are just waiting to get readied on up. So we currently have a 3-1 lead to Team to Hit over Bonk Gang. Just 2 more players waiting to ready up. So what we've seen so far, any thoughts or anything, Phil?
I would say that Bonk Gang seems to be just missing small bits and pieces of their strats. Otherwise, they seem to have their pushes jotted down. Same as the defense. But yeah, like we've seen with the last round, they didn't cover their flank. They did not expect the Roma to be coming from behind, and Flex managed to get that double kill, pretty much seizing any push into the cigar lounge, which would have been quite big for Bonk Gang. And yeah, and as for Tahit, they seem to be able to. No wait, was it Flex that got that double kill though?
Flex got the double kill for Bonk Gang.
Okay. Yeah. For Tahit, they seem to have just things going.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
Things going the right way, and just being able to win over the firefights.
Anyway, so we're on to this defense round. I think Happy's still having a bit of trouble with his ping. It's down for now. I think they were looking into maybe subbing him out, but I'm not quite sure as to the rules on that one. The game sub, I kind of doubt it.
Attackers have discovered the
Yeah, I
location
would
of a
doubt
bomb.
it as well, as they will potentially have to stick with it. But so far, fairly standard hold. They will be emphasizing a whole lot on just holding the bar and cocktail lounge.
5 seconds to go.
Whereas there's still some sort of setup and getting ready on the second floor. Surprisingly, the wall into the the machinery was not reinforced at all, and just opened up for the peeking.
Well, let's see how that plays out for them as they are taking control. Well, going to be droning out the bar. Looks like that's going to be their first port of call. Looks like we've got a lot of reinforcements and utility used upstairs. Sheefy's even going to chuck some castle barricades up, so interesting.
And that is very interesting indeed, and that might actually work very well for Bonk Gang. Sorry.
Oh. Well, Flossie is going to take down Flex as he tries to quick peek him. He missed his shot, unfortunately, right in the middle of the barbed wire. And Flossie's going to take down Happy. You know, it doesn't matter if he DCs now because he is dead. 5 on 3, just like that. And this to hit side is looking very strong.
Yeah, definitely. And now with just 3 members left against 5, it does not look good too well.
That was a nice view of that. Sheefy's gotten his head blown off there by Whippy.
Getting absolutely shut down by Whippy. That was nicely done. But still, 4 more people to go for Bonk Gang to win in this round. And yeah, now this actually starts to look doable for them, with now only 1-man advantage over them. They could still do it, I reckon. With minute 25, there's still a bit of a time.
Looks like they're very wary of some runouts coming, I think
they're just about to be ready to counter those runouts, but none of them would be actually happening. The only thing that they would need to keep in mind is to try to at least stay together, because if they just spread out too thin, then they won't be able to even get the refragging, which would mean just pretty much the bane of them. That's quite a ballsy jump in by Muzzle Break as well.
Yep, and he's on the site. Whippy's out in the hallway to help support him, but Exhibit has found wrist. Looks like Whippy is going to find the lesion, but no, he's decided to go all the way downstairs. Muzzle Break is going to take down Exhibit. It's a 2 on 3 right now. Not impossible.
Diffuser, though, is unfortunately...
outside. They have to go grab it.
You will need to go grab it and then lose some health as well on that way.
That was unfortunate there for Muzzle, as he's going to rappel back on in. Looks like the hatch has been blown. I wonder if that's going to play into his mind at all here, as he's going to start going for the plant right now. Whippy is not even covering him at all, but looks like the plant may be going down in just a moment as they're going to line up for Whippy. However, Whippy has denied the plant. So it's all up to Flossie right now with 5 seconds remaining. I don't think Whippy can do this at all. And there we go. That's team to hit. Going on to match point, 4-1. That was very close, though.
That was pretty close, and I actually played fairly well on both teams. And if Whippy, if Whippy was able to cover both sides and able to at least take care of Mirror earlier on, that would have been the round for Bonk Gang. But unfortunately, Mirror was still around and able to secure those kills.
Indeed. Well, this looks like it might be over very soon. Whippy has been a standout performer today, hasn't he? He's been getting lots and lots of frags.
Yeah, Whippy has been going on a roll today, but the question is, will that be enough to help him stay, help his team, better yet, to win this tournament? So far, the question seems to be a negative one.
It's an interesting placement.
Yeah, that's a very nice placement, and actually barely visible, to be honest, without the IQ. And yeah, I'm curious if Tahit will be able to just emphasize like on this round and make this the final one, and be able to just secure the win, or will Bonk Gang will be able to struggle and get a couple of rounds on the board as well.
Alright, well, what can they do? Heading towards building. Feature guys done that at every round, pretty much taking out that camera.
Yep.
Gonna take control of the roof, as you'd expect. Rappel up upside down and make sure no one's running out on him. Pretty standard stuff. Aim at Sheafy just for the meme. So this hatch about to get blown when Sheafy gets his slow ass up here, as Happy's going to DC.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
That does not help them at all. But yeah, what's cool about Tahit is they already managed to. Oh no! Oh, that did look like Sheafy was just falling down.
Just hear that tap from Flex as he takes down Fisher, evening it up into a 4-on-4.
Well, that's the odds evened out straight away. But there's Dokkaebi still around. Dokkaebi would be incredibly annoying for Bonk Gang to deal with.
Well, just anyone's going to be annoying to deal with, I'd feel.
Yeah.
They have spent a minute. Looks like they're going to be dropping down. I'm sure Tahit are going to make sure that they've got a drone watching their flanks so that Flex can't run around and in behind them again.
Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing for them and nicely done by Flex. And I believe Flex is still continuing to try to hit the shots through the cigar shop as well.
Yeah, playing at range here. He's just going to tap away if someone starts heading in that direction. Oh, and there we go.
Yeah,
another
one.
Just as I switch off him. He's hit 2 1-taps this round so far. It's now a 4-on-3.
4-on-3, yeah, and it does look like Bonk Gang are still willing to stay in the matchup. Fisher, seeing them taps. Still, them taps, yes. Tahit still seems to have the crucial operators rolling. I'm not sure what's Flex doing.
Well, they've just got to start getting something going. Like they're just not making any progress at all. As Sheafy is going to engage on the stairs and going down, and left it all up to Unit Doggy. He's going to trade back muzzle break though, but he's got 30 seconds now to try and make something happen.
And it doesn't look good for him, as he will be versing against Ella, a Doc, and a Jaeger, who do seem to have all the angles not jotted down. And there we go. Rest will be securing that final kill, allowing Bonk Gang to stay in this matchup for a bit longer, actually, making it I believe a 4-2.
All right, 4-2 is indeed the scoreline. It's not displaying as such because I can't update, otherwise my game crashes. It's annoying.
Yeah.
So Tahit just need to win 1 more, whereas this Bonk Gang side need to win 2 in a row to take it to overtime, maybe even to win it if they can win 4.
Yes, definitely. And Bar and Cocktail Lounge once again from Tahit. They seem to have this defense, I believe, nailed.
Yeah, they've done pretty well on it. Like
Yeah,
the one round they lost, it was when they were attacked. No, it wasn't. Was it once on this bomb site?
Protect
It
your
might have
bombs from being defused by
I think
attackers.
it was, yeah.
been. Yeah, the first
But
round they lost their defense. That's right.
Yeah, that's the one. But it does seem that Tahit do have the strats nailed, and they'll just need to execute them properly and get the shots going properly and connect them.
Just watch the
So
sheep
that's
try and chase that drone on down. Just can't
Talking about
hit
the good aim.
shots. Yeah, I always hip fire drones. Ain't nobody got time to ADS.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Anyway, Shifi seems to be a bit more careless about
5
his
seconds remaining.
Grismop mines.
Yeah, I do that too. Just chuck them where it's going to be annoying.
Attackers have recovered.
Yeah, pretty
Attackers
much.
must locate
That's
and
how it
defuse
works
the bomb.
usually. Happy though, switching up on that Capitao could actually work really well if you want to cut off those choke points.
I think the idea
For
is
defenders
so
to
that, you know,
rotate.
if he dies, it's not an important operator lost.
Or that, yeah. I mean, everybody is an important operator, I'd say.
Looks like they are looking for some Valkyrie cameras, but I don't think there's any. Well, there might be one out there.
Yeah, that
No.
might be. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good camera as well over there to overlook.
Oh, I think Happy DC.
Yep. Yeah, Happy is Gunskis.
His ping's still
Alright,
fine, but
Happy.
he's just not there. Oh no, he is here.
He's good. He's going in. He'll be going for them hits.
He's going to melee down this castle barricade.
I'd be really surprised if he would be able to fully melee it down and still be able to get Valkyrie, who was on the cameras. Oh, never mind. There we go. My bad.
He just disappears in midair.
Sucked into a black hole. Meanwhile, Shifi gets the kill on Whippy as well. That's one of the big players today, actually, from Bomb Gang.
Yep, so he's gone down now.
Unidog expresses his frustration as well.
Even though he's on the opposite team.
Yeah. Frustration, like, for just this being a unfair advantage game.
Flossie isn't going to be able to see that Twitch drone. He's going to be shocked up a bit by it. There we go. He has found it though, and that Twitch drone wasn't able to get anything done really, except for 10 damage onto Flossie right here. Oh, he's going to send a few pre-fires through, and he's taken Flex to half HP. However, neither was able to land the killing blow in the end. Muzzle Break is going to be sitting on top of him. As Flex is going to finally fall there to Flossie as I switch off him. 5-on-2 now. As Flossie's going to get another one. It's all up to wrist in the 1-on-5.
And that will be the decider whether they stay or lose in this matchup. And so far, it does not look good for him.
Yep, well, he's got
on the
30
clock.
seconds. He needs to make something happen right now. And he's taking too much time right now. You got to move. You can't just sit here in a clutch situation. 15 seconds now. As he can hear the shots coming from behind, coming from in front. And he's going to go down to exhibit. That is GG. That is Team to Hit taking the win.
Very nicely played by Team Tahit, and quite an unfortunate happening with Happy.
Yeah, that's
and his
true.
ping. Yeah, but
What can you
yeah,
do,
still
hey?
a GG. Yeah, what can you do? Still a GG nonetheless. Both teams played really well. And,
Alright. Let's finish it here, eh? Because I need to go and do some stuff. So, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in, and we'll see you guys later.
See ya.